one while you and
there we go.
And you can I ain't you know you can edit this out or whatever. I'm just getting that.
The real shit stays, bro. That's the best shit.
Okay, so get what?
Sleazy said, damn.
It's the truth. The real shit, the best shit.
Supposed to be, nigga. If you can't win, you still gotta survive, nigga. If this thing ain't got no winners, why they call it in a game? Ups and downs, trying to take away the pain. Only way to go is up. We got this shit, nigga. I kept it real, or I kept it inside. Never you mind. Before the mic, I jacked son, and I remember them times. I swear karma's still coming for the best of them slides. But I'm in them same streets, can't let it mess with my mind. I'm testing my pride. This big burner kept them in line. Allow a nigga like me to just step in and shine. Still got my head on the swivel, I'm just checking the vibe. Let these niggas keep watching like they checking the time. Respecting my grind.
Let me stop that heat real quick, man. We back.
Shout out to the trappers.
Shout out to the trappers.
We here.
Another episode of the UnderDogs podcast. We got a lot to talk about, bro. We got a lot to talk about. Man, I'm gonna kick it off, man. It's your boy Mike Ryder. I'm gonna introduce myself. You can follow me on Twitter at MRYDER23. That's at MRyder23. Chanel, you the first lady.
What's up, y'all? It's Chanel. You can follow me on Twitter at PNellyTime. And throw it to my boy Jay.
What it do? It's your boy Jay. Follow me at Twitter at JCOX901. Want to speak to the inmate, press 9. Finna slide it to my boy Slizzy.
Slizzy703, man. You already know what is going on. Follow me, Slizzy703. Follow the Instagram. Slizzy Life Clothing, get the merch. We working, man. The man has many hats.
What's that you rocking? What kind of hat that is you rocking, Slizzy?
If anybody knows and Barrett knows what the Oakland A's means, I ain't gotta tell you.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. That's all I gotta say on that. But we got a nephew in the building.
Yo, what's up? So y'all know to follow me on Twitter at LEEANDRE305. On Twitter, Instagram, whatever.
Silk Shirt Lee.
Something like that. It's in the closet. Might bring out an episode or two.
You know what I'm saying? But tonight.
Real quick. Shout out to our boy Max.
Yeah.
He ain't on tonight.
I never
got a new job. He grinding. He chasing. What you say, Nelly? What you say? Go ahead and do his introduction for him.
Oh. I think my boy Max Marley, double O Max. My boy missing today, but he's always here in spirit, man.
Always.
Just remember, don't call him nothing other than a child of God. Just remember that, and we'll probably be all right.
Hey. All right, Slizzy, what we got today on the docket, baby?
Real quick, the interview with ARP dropped today at 3 o'clock Central. If you ain't watched it, go watch it. Please.
No support. Please. Run those views up.
Please run them views up. And he's dropping gems too. He was dropping some gems too, bro. Y'all go watch Shot the ARP. Today though, we're gonna recap Ultimate Madness 2 round 2. And another Rookies versus Vets match was announced. We're gonna talk about that later. But let's get into it. Ultimate Madness 2 round 2. First off, I'm gonna set it off. First off, round 2 was another dope round. What the hell going on? But
salute, Mike. Salute on that, Mike.
Salute on that, Mike. It threw me off because my whole screen just went away. But my bad.
You gotta get through it.
I know, right? But shout out to round 2. It was a swap of judges, and I think it actually made the judging better. Iron Solomon was out. Goods was in, and shout out to Goods. He's a real good judge. I think they need to just go ahead and keep Goods as a judge. No slight to Iron or whatever. Hope whatever situation he was in, he can, you know what I'm saying? I hope everything was good with him. But Goods was a great judge, man. He was really
he kept it real, man.
Yeah, he was really at everybody's shit. But I give round 2 out of 10. I'll probably give it a 7. You know, it was a couple 30s that I was disappointed in. I know Chanel got one in particular she gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying? But let's just go off. Let's just set it off. Emerson versus, I think that was the first battle.
Nope,
yeah, Emerson versus
It was Tink and Danny.
Nah, it was Emerson and Halsey.
What was the first battle?
Emerson and Halsey
was the first.
They was the first?
Yeah.
Yeah, they was the first round. Yeah, they was the first round.
I missed it.
Oh no. All right. Emerson versus Holmesy. I'll go ahead and set it. Me personally, shout out to Holmesy for the win. It was split. Was it split? That was split.
It was split.
Yeah, it was split. I forgot who picked who, but it was split. I honestly shout out to Holmesy for the win once again. I honestly had EK winning the first and the third, but not mad at it. I think Emerson edged the first round, and I think he edged the third. Holmesy definitely got the second round. That's. I think EK was spitting the mixtape version that second round.
Oh wow,
he would always real.
Yeah, it sounded like he was rapping on the beat or something.
Yeah,
I don't know, his cadence in that second round was just
yeah, it was off.
It was different.
Let me ask you this, Slings. Was that a situation to where that second round was so fire they just gave him the battle? Do you feel like that's what's happening?
I think it's happening with a lot of these battles, to be honest.
With that battle, is that how you feel about that one though?
Yeah.
No way. Ain't no way.
I feel that way.
Holmesy versus.
Go ahead, nephew.
Holmesy first was crazier than Emerson's first, bro. I'm sorry. On the I went back and rewatched it. That nigga Holmesy was spitting, bro. Like, I wish I would have wrote the bars down that I heard, but I didn't write it down. But I promise next week I'm gonna have it written down. But Holmesy first was crazy. Like, you like when y'all rewatch it, y'all gonna see. Emerson's first was good though. Like, Emerson did good. I gave him the third because I feel like Holmesy's third was all right, but it didn't really.
We got a debatable battle then. It's a debatable battle.
It didn't. Emerson stepped it up in the third round. I say, like, his third was like his best round to me, material wise, energy wise, all that. Like I said, Holmesy clearly took the second, so there's no debating that. And then like I said, when you rewatch the first, is the only round that's probably the most debatable, in my opinion.
Would y'all consider this battle of the night?
It was the closest battle
since it's going back and forth.
Yeah, I mean technically yes, but technically yes.
Yeah, that was battle of the night for sure.
Yeah, technically yes. Mm-hmm.
Out of all the ones
they had to restart, then they had the little freeze in the middle of it,
and they brought it back. Yeah, shout out to good point, Neff. Shout out to for Emerson. Shout out to both of them for bringing that back because it was a big freeze.
Mm-hmm. And it was like the end of his round too.
Yeah, and they brought it all the way back. So shout out to both of them. How you feeling though, Mike? How you feel?
I feel like EK won it first and third.
I'm saying.
Like I said to you a few minutes ago, I feel like it was a situation to where the second round from Holmesy was so far, that's why they gave it to him. You saw the judges was split, but the fan vote was overwhelming for Holmesy.
Yeah, it was. It was like 65.
That was crazy.
It was like 65 to 35, something crazy.
I don't know, man. I rewatched it once, and I still felt like EK won the first and the third.
I had Holmesy second and third, but on the rewatch, I switched it to first and second for Holmesy, and that's when I rewatched it. Like, I changed it.
Mm.
Gotcha. What? Okay, so yeah.
My bad. I'm going through my notes real quick. Man, real quick, just want to give a shout out to URL, man, because with this whole COVID-19 thing going around, they still able to feed the streets with good content. They being men of their words, dropping battles on the app, 3 battles a week. With that being said, EK versus Holmesy, if somebody would have told me when Ultimate Madness 2 first started that Holmesy would have beat Saga and EK, man, I would have looked at him crazy, man.
Man.
My brother said that.
Salute the Holmesy, though, man.
That's literally how my bracket is.
Shout out to the gang. Shout out to Mike, Nelly, Slizzy, nephew, Max. Holmesy is an underdog.
Yes, he is.
And with that being said, I think he got that mentality. He got that underdog mentality, and that makes him go even harder. With that being said, I still felt like EK won it. I think he edged the first and the third. But like you said earlier, Mike, I think Holmesy had that second round. That shit was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like he broke him down. He had a strong angle against him. And with EK Penn, he wasn't supposed to let the battle get that close. Holmesy was more direct. He had the energy. He had the his delivery. Holmes is just an underdog, man, and I think he wanted it more. So I'm gonna have to watch the battle again once it dropped. But other than that, man, shout out to Holmesy. I still feel like EK won it. But hey, shout out to Holmesy, man. He took it. Salute to you, brother.
Chanel, how you feel about that battle, man?
No, I watched it. I just missed that it was the first one. That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
I gave it to Holmesy, y'all, of course, 2-1. Honestly speaking, I feel like when we watched EK in the first week against Glue, it was so overwhelmingly good because Glue was so overwhelmingly bad that to watch him against Holmesy, who was just as overwhelmingly good, to me, I feel like Holmesy just outperformed him. Me personally, I like EK's first, but Holmesy's second and his third, to me, just kind of was overshadowed by EK's. I fucked with his rounds, don't get me wrong, the nigga was dope. I feel like he's getting a little bit more aggressive when he rap. He's punching a little bit more. But I feel like with Holmesy and his aggression, the way that he writes and his mindset right now that y'all keep counting me out and I got a point to prove at this point. It's like with that mentality, when he goes in to write, that nigga is coming for the kill. Like his second and third to me was just, he got the round for me.
Let me ask you this, Neil. Let me ask you this. Do you think because people count Holmesy out, that's what's lighting that fire underneath him?
Of course. He talks about it every day. Every time somebody says something discrediting him, he retweets it and be like, and he use a notepad and a pen, and he be like, "This is my motivation every day." Could you imagine waking up every day and everybody is telling you you're gonna lose? Now, people like Reaper Rail's gonna argue with you, but Holmesy is using that shit. Do you hear me? And that's why he going through this tournament like this. That nigga is fire. And he's showing everybody, y'all gonna stop goddamn counting me out. Y'all gonna stop acting like I ain't doing what the fuck I supposed to be doing up here. Like I fucks with that nigga. No bullshit. I like that nigga.
Hey,
he got
can we highlight
for real.
Can we let's highlight something to Holmesy. I think Holmesy got like 20 some battles. I'm not sure how many battles he got on URL, but every battle Holmesy got on camera, he haven't choked not once. Stumbled not once.
I can't remember who it was, but it was one battle he did stumble, but it wasn't a choke. It wasn't a choke. Okay. But when I found it, I tweeted to you. But it was a stumble, but it wasn't. He's consistent because I'm telling you that boy's hunger makes him over prepare. If that is even a thing.
He's gotten better too. We haven't seen his best yet. He's gotten better with every single performance.
I feel like every time he gets on social media and he sees what the polls are saying and what the media is saying, what the fans are saying, that feeds him to go and write more.
They already writing him off for the next battle, so
I can't wait to see him against Danny.
Speaking of, let's get into it. I cannot
wait.
I got a question for hold on, real quick. My bad. I got a question for the gang. Is Holmesy becoming a top angler?
I want to say top.
Say mid. He's a mid angler right now.
You said top?
as in not the top, but he's becoming one of the best anglers. Not number one, but
I mean, he's
getting there.
I'm gonna say Holmesy is nice in his own way. He ain't like nobody else.
Like, because when I think of a good angler, I think of somebody like Mike P, T-Top. Who else you got dope with angles? Bill Collector know how to take an angle and use it real well.
We gonna talk about Bill Collector, boy.
Yeah, but like Nelly said, I think he's good in his own way, man. Shout out to Holmesy, brother. Keep
Shout out to
doing
Holmesy though, man.
All the negative feedback that you get.
You've been one of the success stories of this tournament. Boy.
You gonna need it versus I'm too cold.
Bar God.
I'm too cold.
Danny Myers versus Tank the Demon. I was super disappointed in Tank. Real shit. Tank is
in my squeako voice. I hope them niggas choke.
Man.
Hey, the echo was real.
The echo was real in there, though, man.
Surf was right, man. That echo is
a
motherfucker.
That's because I'm telling you, yo, this small rooms is exposing motherfuckers, bro.
Man, but Tank came from the quiet room.
Still, though, it's not like in a big. See, here's the thing with acoustics and shit. Every room, depending on how big the room is and how many people are allowed in that bitch, some echoes are gonna be worse than others. And the fact that it's not a whole lot of people in that motherfucker, probably, it's gonna be some.
I'm sorry, Slizzy, but that's where you can see who the real professionals are. Because if that's the case, everybody would have choked.
That's a fact. I
feel like that's where professionalism comes in, because the show must go on.
That's facts.
Dang.
Get into it. Let's get into it then.
Though. That being said,
he just disappointed me, man. Like I feel like he had some really dope shit, but who really is gonna really listen to it when you talking to yourself through the round, telling yourself to get it together?
Yeah,
you can see him being like thrown off while he going through the round. It looked like his confidence had done left his body. Like, come on, man.
He gave up, but he still fought it. But he basically like gave up because he was just like, he lost the momentum when he tripped on that one word in the first round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And when he started over, he was able to get through it. But by the end of that round, he held his head down. You knew.
And people were tuned out by the time he ran it back. And when he ran it back, people was already tuned out because he exuded that I'm defeated. Like, fuck, I can't believe I fucked up. Like, and he was saying some cold ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
He was saying some stuff.
He was saying some cold ass shit, but like Chanel said, man, when you choking, you
can't get it out.
On the word and you couldn't get it
man,
through. Man. I was disappointed.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Going into this battle, I wasn't surprised with Danny Myers at all. He hella consistent. Dude, right bars in his sleep. With Tink, I thought Tink was gonna put up a fight, but you know, we can't act surprised because we know Tink is choke prone. No, this not our first time, you know, seeing Tink choke. And I think with the 2 weeks prep, you know, a person that's choke prone, how you gonna get them 2 weeks to get prepared for a battle?
But he had like 3 years of mind relaxation though.
Man, that's a fact, Neil, and that's why I'm so surprised. So I called it a 30 from Danny Myers. Danny, I'm glad you had that rebuttal in the third round because you looked crazy.
Boy, you look so
that shit looked crazy, man.
They was about to fry the shit out you. Oh my God, I'm glad he had that rebuttal. Boy, he ran got that one so fast. It was like, and Goods tore him up with that shit.
Man, Method Man killed him, man.
Oh yeah, Danny versus Method Man. Summer Madness. Danny Myers versus Method Man. Smack, if you real, book it. It's going down. Y'all need to go ahead and book that.
Man. One more thing. This the last thing I'm gonna say about this Danny Myers 3-0. I'm just gonna say this, man. I feel like this does Danny an injustice. I feel like he shouldn't have to do a tournament just to reach Summer Madness. I think he put enough work in the culture to touch a Summer Madness stage. He should have been on Gnome. I think he did more than enough over Saga and Mike P. I don't think he need to do this tournament to touch a Summer Madness, but it is what it is. I'm done. Danny 3-0.
Nah, he was supposed to be on
He was supposed to be on.
He was supposed to be on SM7 when he battled Chef Trez, but that battle didn't happen on SM7.
Didn't go down in the volume?
Yeah, it happened on the volume, but Danny first Chef Trez was supposed to be on SM7. I don't know what the hell happened, but yeah, I agree though. No rebuttal. Let my man Max say no rebuttal on that. How you feeling, Mike?
Ain't let me down. I feel just like Chanel. Last week we were talking about how this was gonna be like a gory kidnapping. Gut.
It was supposed to be. It was supposed to.
None of that happened.
It was supposed to.
They were supposed to get down and dirty.
None of that happened.
It seemed like Danny Moss was the only person who brought it. And shout out to Danny. If I'm looking at everybody from this tournament, he is the most complete and tournament ready battler from what I'm seeing. I would say him, Holmesy, EK, or tournament ready.
None.
Now we're gonna get to
it. We're gonna get to it.
None is out for revenge, but before we get to that, Danny Myers, man, I got you winning. Please don't let me down, bro. You got 2 more weeks.
You and Holmes, hey.
Or 2 more battles.
Danny and Holmes is gonna be a war, bro. I'm telling y'all right now.
This a good storyline right here. He went from Reaper.
Oh my God, you got one of the people
to a demon
to God.
To a God,
and then you got one of the ones that was not even
supposed to pass
the first round versus the one that's expected to win this whole thing.
I don't know, but it's Holmesy the God versus Bar God.
I'm gonna say this. I'm going all out saying this. Whoever win versus Holmesy and Danny, they gonna win it all.
But see, you still got none. You still got none.
I can't necessarily say that.
None. We gonna get into it.
Say that, but we gonna get into it. I can't necessarily
We're gonna get into it. I just think
this one. I'll say the highest chance will be on that side. I definitely say that.
Yeah, I'd say that.
That side I can't say they'll necessarily win it, but they got whoever wins out of those two is gonna be the highest chance to win the whole thing. Yeah, I'll definitely say that.
I agree.
I got Danny winning 30. It was a 30 for me as well. The rebuttal in the third was so dope. And then in the second round he said something like he started his round off like, man, I ain't gonna fight your big ass. Then,
that was funny.
And then as he was going, he was like, I'm from Cali, nigga. We know him from dropping the 6'4" nigga. I was like, shit. Okay, so it was just his little bald-headed ass standing in front of Tink big ass. Like, he was just talking to that nigga. Like, I don't care nothing about none of that.
Did y'all see the size difference?
It was so crazy. It wasn't as bad as when he battled Franchise in round 1, but then when you looked at him versus Danny, it was like, dog, what the fuck is about to?
Man, he can. Hey, I thought he was gonna bark on Danny, man.
And then when Danny did a punch, you know how Danny did the punch, that nigga literally jumped up to that nigga face.
I think like the closest thing he did was when he walked up to Danny and was like, look me in my eyes when I'm talking to you, nigga, or something like that. Like, that was like the closest he kind of did to kind of using his size over Danny. But like, he didn't utilize none of that shit.
He should have.
He should have did more of that.
He should have. Like,
he was so busy beating himself up because of that first. He didn't use his aggression and his size like he could have. But yeah, it ain't really much to say about it. Danny 30.
Not much. Yeah. We're gonna move on. None versus Mr. Wavy. Another 30.
Man, can I start it off?
Another 30.
Can I start it off, please? Let me start it off, man. Please, man. Let me get it, please, y'all. Man, look, I'm going to keep saying it. None is rapping like he owes some back child support. He rapping as if he lose a battle, he finna get put out on the streets.
I swear.
None is an underdog.
He won it. He want that.
I'm gonna say this. He dropped a 30 on Mr. Wavy. None was fire. The whole rod wave. I'm gonna turn you to a 725. Man, he was killing him, dude. Then I'm gonna jump to the third round. No, the end of his first round when he had a rebuttal for the judges. Yeah. The man said, ain't a judge no more. Smack, you couldn't keep the judges intact. I got to change my bars last second. I got the goods for this.
That was crazy.
Bruh. None 30. Mr. Wavy.
I will say this, though.
Fire.
Wavy third. was really good. I will definitely say that. I'm mad it took for him to get his ass beat in round 1 and 2 for him to really start cooking. But Wavy's third round, he was cooking. I will not hate on that. That nigga was cooking. Had a nice little angle.
And if he spaced it out like that, he could
it would have been way closer. But and then none comes in his third round.
It's a 30, man.
He says, why are you competing for a Summer Madness reward when you've been on Summer Madness before?
Where None from? Where you from? Virginia?
Carolina.
He's from Carolina.
Oh, he's from Carolina?
Yeah.
Man, dude can rap. Man, I think Mr. Wavy messed up.
Ass off.
That second
round, was
rapping
his ass off.
That second round for Wavy was.
Like, okay, at this point we gotta stop. We gotta stop taking this angle with white people, white rappers with the injustice and rape. We gotta stop this shit, like, cause
not necessarily. I just don't think he did. I just don't think Wavy delivered it right.
He wasn't talking about nothing though.
He wasn't talking about shit. I wasn't feeling it at all.
I wasn't either, but I feel like this. I feel like it's gonna keep happening because at the end of the day, whenever white rappers get on the platform and be on some shit like Pat Stay was versus Suge, like, you know what I'm saying? Like when Pat did the inverse thing, when he battled Suge, when white rappers do that angle, we don't be like, they need to stop doing that shit. Why they not doing that? So I'm not mad at it. I just felt like Wavy didn't deliver it right. He had the balls, but it was too wordy for some reason. He couldn't deliver it cleanly. But none with a 30, with a gentleman's 30. If you want to give Wavy the third, I kind of won't be upset with you.
I don't think you could give it to him, to be honest, bro.
You kind of can, but after none of the Summer Madness bar, I was like, yeah, it's
like after that, but then he ended with the Brooklyn and 6ix9ine.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah, like
that was fire.
Yeah, I was like,
fire.
That's a 30.
That was fire.
That was fire.
But go ahead, Mike. How you feeling?
We're gonna give it to Chanel. You got any thoughts on that battle, Chanel?
I really didn't have much to say other than none got the first and the second clear, and then I edged them the third.
Let me ask you this, Neil. Let me ask you this. Let's just say None. We get None and Holmesy in Summer Madness.
That's what I want.
Who you think it? That's what I really want. If Danny, that's what I really want. Who you think could take it? That's what I really want. If Danny don't get there.
If that happens,
that's gonna be a classic. That's gonna be a classic for sure.
That's gonna bring the motherfucking building.
Just let them battle it out anyway. Fuck it. Like, just let them battle it at Summer Madness. Even if they both lose, just let them rap it.
If I had to, like, if it was a gun to my head and I had to say somebody, I would say Holmesy probably would get the first. None probably would get the second, and the third would probably be debatable.
Nobody can slip. The first person take their foot off the gas, that's who lose.
Basically.
Yeah.
Because both of them, man, listen. With the fact that both of them have been counted out so many times. Both
UnderDogs.
of them, period. Both of them are showing how dope they are and where their pen is, and not just crying about it on social media. They're showing us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that would be the battle. That would be the battle. Like I
don't think none of it was as big as an underdog this time.
Nah, he wasn't as big, but he was still one.
Yeah, he was an underdog for sure. I think so.
I don't think. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that.
I'm gonna say it like this: he was an underdog because nobody thought he was gonna get this far.
Yeah, that's a fact. Okay. I'll shut up on that one. Okay, my bad.
Man, I'm gonna point out one more thing about None, and man, it's something I love to see in battle rap, and I wish people make this cool again. After None beat Mr. Wavy, and after he beat Loso, how he was when he was out the building, he was so excited. Yeah, I told y'all that all this. people was kind of like shaming him on Twitter. Oh, you happy because I'm like, man, the man won a battle.
Let that man get his thank you.
Man, make that cool again. We need to celebrate wins. Make that cool again.
Especially that win versus Loso. I'd have been talking big shit too. I was talking cash shit. Ain't none of y'all niggas think I was gonna beat Loso, and I motherfucking beat that nigga. Fuck y'all talking about. I'd have been talking cash shit. Fuck y'all talking about.
Facts. Especially because that was one of those like debatable 30s. Like
and it was so close.
He's had two.
It was so close
in the tournament thus far. He has 2 30s in the tournament thus far. If he ain't got the right to be excited and jump all across the motherfucking room, I don't know who else do.
Right. Yeah, facts. Make that cool again. Make that shit cool again.
Not facts.
What's up, Mike? What you think? Spin the block real quick. We finna pull up on Mike. What you think?
I thank you for stopping by the house. I ain't got much to say about the battle, but I am gonna say this. I'm gonna share this with y'all. If y'all haven't seen it, None has changed his name to the Underdog.
Hey.
So the Underdogs.
We need him on an interview.
Handle it.
Come on, None.
Hold on.
We got a seat at the table for you, sir.
The Underdogs consist of Slizzy, myself, Chanel, Jay, Max. We got the 6th man with Nephew, and now another unofficial member of the team, especially if he comes to the show and shows love and do an interview with us.
Come on, through.
And he got the hashtag, so he might as well.
Hey, come on, make that happen, y'all. Make that happen, Mike and Slim.
I'm gonna inbox him later.
Yeah, hey, we all gonna hit him up. I'm gonna hit him up too. He gonna get inboxes from all 5 of our lads. He gonna be like, damn.
Free yourself, None.
I'm hitting him up too.
Nigga, we pulling up. We pulling up.
Yes, come on, through.
He gonna like,
table for you, sir.
And the dots for it though.
Then another thing, we all from the South, and guess what? None from the South too. So it's only right that we bring him along to the team, man. But he been doing this thing. Like y'all said, he was the underdog from the door. He won that first one. It was a debatable battle. Nobody thought he would beat Loso. Nobody, including myself. He beat Loso. Then he advanced to the next week, which was, this past Saturday, the quarterfinals. You beat your boy, Mr. Wavy. Come on, man. So next week you got who? Who you got next week? Bill Collector.
Bill Collector. Let's talk about it. Great segue.
Let's go ahead and segue into that. Bill Collector versus Mike P happened this Saturday. Man, the soap opera continues, man. The soap opera continues, man.
Let me start this one off.
You can start it.
That Mike P did not utilize the social media aspect of everything that's happened from the first battle with Ryder. Now, he has went on live and he was talking about how he didn't appreciate what Bill Collector was saying on Twitter and XYZ, and he did not use that in either fucking round.
I was about to get into that. Go ahead.
And
my whole thing is, why not be rabbit yourself in the first round to discredit whatever the fuck he's about to say, and then all his ass up in the second and the third? Come on now. Like, he just gave, now Bill is dope. Now, I ain't taking that, but he gave that shit away. And then he says that he don't care, but he looks defeated the whole fucking battle. He's standing there with his fucking ponytail just sticking up, looking stupid. Like, my thing is, if you don't care, why are you acting like it bothers you so much? If they see that it bothers you, that's going to be on an angle from every battler that you battled from thus far. Nobody is going to not talk about it because you said you don't care. But you're showing that you care with all this emotion while you're battling. He disappointed the fuck out of me. Bill Collector 30.
Damn, like that? Like that?
Just
like that?
Hey, I'm going to keep it short, too. I'm going to go ahead and take the reins or whatever. Bill Collector 30, Mike P, man, you lost your confidence as soon as it's like we got past the first round. Mike P lost all his confidence, man. And like she said, he didn't use the angle. You got to utilize these angles. You're one of the top anglers in battle rap.
And you didn't use
it. You could have utilized it in the first round and killed, because he went first. All you had to do was just come out with it in the first round, and fuck him up. But nah.
Like she said, use the B rabbit. I am white. I am this, that, and the third. My girl did.
And you know what the fucking point? And you know what's funny about that shit? Bill Collector did that shit.
Yeah.
That's the even funnier part.
He beat him to it.
I said, Mike P, why didn't you not do it? You had a whole bunch of angles gift wrapped into you. You was looking crazy all the week of. They've already been killing you on social media. Ryder is still laughing at you, basking in his glory, all because he had you in your feelings. You won the battle, but Ryder won the war. Ryder has been dying laughing at you this whole time. He's been basking in the glory, doing all types of wild shit. He about to battle Loso, and Mike P just been looking sad, defeated, depleted. And he came with Bill Collector the battle, and Bill Collector whooped that ass. Mike P, to his defense, he had a good first, but second round and third round, it wasn't even close. He looked out of it. Mike P just looked out of it. He looked like he didn't want to even be there. Bill Collector,
emotional, man. Like
Bill Collector wanted. You want to talk about another person that wants that 25? Bill Collector want this shit. Like you can look at Bill Collector. He wants this one. He wants this shit too.
Listen, Mike P probably never hear this, and I hate to cut you off, Sliz, but I want to make a quick point. We're all grown. We all in our 20s or 30s. Slizzy, before you're married, correct?
Yes, sir.
Before you married your old lady, I'm pretty sure she done been with somebody else, right?
Of course. That's life.
You done been with somebody else, correct?
Of course. That's life. That's fucking life. Like, unless you're one of them motherfuckers that's lucky to have that one person that you've been with for 15, 16 years before you popped their person, you popped your girlfriend or boyfriends, whatever,
been together since high school or some shit.
Exactly. Like, unless you're one of those and that's super rare that happens, your girlfriend, boyfriend is gonna be with other people. Like, that's just what it is. Like,
Mike P, if you can hear this, man, or when you do get a chance to hear this, if this ever makes it your way, your old lady was not a virgin. I'm pretty sure she had children before you. Matter of fact, she has a child with somebody in battle rap, if I'm not mistaken. She's also been with other guys in battle rap. So if you knew this before you got with her, you gotta know sooner or later someone's gonna take that angle on you. And I know you didn't expect Ryder to do it, because as men, you probably talked to him like, hey, we're not gonna talk about this. We're not gonna, okay, that's fine. You gotta know someone's gonna talk about your old lady, bro.
And I was listening to Danny. Danny brought up a great point. When Mike P did his round versus Danny, and Danny had the stone face, like he was saying, like, bro, you can't, like, you can't, everything can be used against you as a battler. Somebody's gonna take whatever they can use as an angle against you. So when Danny was looking all stone faced during Mike P and he had that amazing round, and then he said, like, yo, you can never assume what a battler is going to do. You need to have your defense on at all times. And Mike P's defense was looking absolutely bad these last two battles, especially versus Ryder. But this battle, he just looked, like I said, he just looked defeated. In the second and third round, he just looked like, fuck this shit, I don't want to do it no more. And
it's becoming a trend, man.
You said what now, Jay?
It's becoming a trend. It's starting to seem like every battler, this finna be the trend on Mike P. This next couple of battles, whoever he faced, they gonna come out wearing a silk shirt. Ryder started it, Bill did it, and it's something about that silk that make him get out his comfort zone.
Feel uncomfortable. Make him feel uncomfortable.
Make him feel uncomfortable.
And you know who, oh man, speaking of uncomfortable, you know who said he want to battle Mike P?
Actually,
man,
you can't spell bars without putting
Mike P. Do not, and I repeat,
do not take that.
Do not battle
Definitely don't
not
battle.
do it. You saw what y'all saw what he did to T-Top. It's gonna be a million times worse.
But T-Top did in very next round.
T-Top did, though.
You know what I'm saying? He was ready for it. So Mike P, you got to get ready for it. Now is the time. Okay, I know they're going to talk about my girl. Let me go ahead and be ready for it. I know you probably don't want to go there, but go ahead and get ready for it, bro. You got to.
The thing that people are forgetting is battle rap is where you are supposed to beat your opponent the fuck up without using your hands.
Amen.
Your tongue is supposed to destroy your opponent and that's by any means. So if you are supposed to take your opponent down without using your hands or the guns or the knives or whatever you're using in those words, why are you going to exclude the one thing that you know could give you the leg up against your opponent? You already know what your opponent is coming with. Why not use that on yourself? Like, see, me, I grew up being a fat person. I joke myself before anybody else can joke me. And so when anybody else joke me, I can laugh at it because I can say it worse, and then I'm going to fry your ass back.
Facts.
I feel like if you are comfortable within yourself, it's nothing that anybody can do or say that'll take you out of your comfort zone. So if you know that your girl fucked other people and y'all have an open relationship and y'all talk about it like he say they do, nothing anybody would have said would have took him off his game or made him stumble in any way, because it was something they already talked about. He already knew about it, and they're comfortable with it. Obviously, he didn't know.
But Nelly, I don't mean to cut you off, babe, but check this out. This where I think Mike P is placing the blame on everybody but his girl. She couldn't have told him everything that happened between her and Ryder. Couldn't have. How the hell this nigga know you got the cherry tattooed on your ass in the seat? She couldn't have told him everything. I would be on her ass right now.
I think as far as he knew, she was the music manager and she used to do things for him. That's as far as
she was on the phone with him when he was drunk. That's all he knew.
So when the battle happened, he found out that he got them cheeks, it was a surprise for him, which is why he wasn't able to stone face it.
Right.
That's why you could tell it bothered him because he really didn't know.
So that's on her, right? That's her fault. Right?
It's definitely her fault. It's definitely her fault. But he's in love and he's young. So of course he's gonna forgive her, like, you know what? People make mistakes. You know, it's just something I gotta deal with in battle rap. But he's still bothered by it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like he's only had a week to process. I just found out my girl got her cheeks smacked, and now I gotta go face somebody else. After the whole world just found out my girl got her cheeks smacked. Like,
and he got a tatted.
He didn't have time to
got a tatted, all type of wild shit.
To have that shit come back on him.
You don't have that tattoo one for me.
That's sad. That shit.
But can we talk about? I know everybody's gonna talk about how Mike P did bad, but let's focus on the fact that Bill Collector was on one. And arguably had one of the
second and third
best performances.
Second and third.
Aside from the Hitman battle. And maybe the QP battle back in the G, but he arguably had
and the T-top battle.
Yeah, and the T-top battle. Yep.
And the T-top battle.
It's arguably one of Bill Collector's best performances ever.
Man said, "How your name police?" And you don't
know who to cuff.
Good God.
Where you at, Billiano, your favorite American, however you say it.
Billiano de Dono.
Billiano, their favorite African Americano.
Salute to Bill, man.
That's another one that won this 25. I love the Final Four this time. All of them won it. We are aiming for some great battles in these finals. Oh my God,
man!
All four of these people want it.
One more thing about Bill, I'm gonna let it go. Man, Bill said something in that second. I'm not sure if it was the second or the third, but I can't say it verbatim, so I can't quote the bars exact. But he said something about, Mike P, how you deleted your social media because you so stressed. He was like,
third round.
I'm so stressed.
No, that was the second.
That was the second. My bad.
Stressed. He said, I'm so depressed and I'm so stressed, and I don't hide it. It was something along those lines.
And you can hear it in his voice when he said it.
Voice, like he was pissed off.
This shit
he did come to the tournament after just losing a close
right.
Somebody
right.
Him, right?
The man said, I'm so depressed right now and I'm hiding it. I felt this shit.
I felt that shit.
Yeah, I felt it. This shit gave me the chills, bro. For real.
Yeah, like,
and shout out to Bill.
Man, you mad, man. You mad because somebody, you mad another nigga smashed your girl? Nigga, I just lost my best friend and I'm still in this tournament with my head held up high. And you mad because another nigga smashed your girl.
Bill said the reason he's still in the tournament was because LB told him to stay in it. He said he was going to pull out before LB passed.
And then LB said,
LB told him to stay in it. Yeah.
Man, Mike P, get out your feelings, dude. You just cost yourself $25,000 over a female, bro. A female that can be easily replaced.
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. You done been young. You done been in love. If you that much in love, she would have cost you $25K too, though, Jay.
I mean, nah, I'm 22, bro. I'm 22. I ain't letting nobody cost me money, bro.
I ain't never been like that. I'm beyond. I'm 29. I've never been in that state. I've been in love before.
Never.
I tell you this. I've been in love before, but if a situation like that, my girl didn't tell me another nigga's hit her. I need some time. I need to make some. Yeah, you could. I gotta. Yeah, give me some time to get myself together, cause you should have told me that.
Especially when I'm right before finna go battle him.
What you said, nephew?
I said, especially if, like, I'm finna go battle him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you fuck with him, like, so you know he you know what I'm saying? And we a public thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta at least tell me something like of that type so I can be ready for it. You know, because like say he said he knew that they was gonna take that angle, but like you wasn't ready for it. Like,
no, you didn't know.
Was down. You didn't know.
He
so,
probably knew they
would have just told him
like
straight up.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be like that. He would
have
been worried about the second round.
I would have still felt some type of way because I would have been like, why you telling me this before the battle? You should have been told me about that. I need to know
went in there.
Every battle rapper you smash. This shit need to be on the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, who you because you robbing me, you're not giving me an opportunity for me to want to be with you. Exactly. You need to let me know who you slept with. Okay. If I
shout out to Shuni because she said that shit on Twitter. She was like, bruh, you need to tell me everything. Who you smashed, who did this, who did. She said, bro, you need to tell me everything.
Not even that. If I meet a girl, I'm not expecting her to tell me whoever she smashed. But if you smash some niggas I'm hanging around or who I work with, man, you need to tell me something because I'm looking stupid. You got me looking stupid up here. But it is what it is. Bill 2-1. I give Mike P the first round. If they want to give him the first round, but I'm comfortable saying a gentleman's 30. But Bill and none.
Oh man.
I guess we'll say that for another show. We'll say that for another show, right?
We'll say that for another one. Yeah,
we'll say that for another one.
But shout out to Bill Collector. Oh, he also was like, shout out to Let's Talk Bad Rap podcast. I looked at that this morning when Bill was on it, and he was like, bruh, there's no way that you can be this emotional because motherfuckers been laughing at this man, talking shit about this man for years. After the whole Hitman shit, a lot of niggas in the culture never lived that shit down, and niggas was crucifying this man forever. But he was like, bruh, and he just had to keep the straight face on because he knew what the fuck was going. He knew the fuck was coming just because of everything that happened with the Hitman shit. And he was like, bro, that shit, he was like, how that shit pissed him off that Mike P was acting so sour about this particular whatever, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Bill Collector.
Shout out to Bill, man. Interesting, because Mike P said that even if he wouldn't have choked, his third round wasn't strong as Bill Collector third round.
We wouldn't have known that though. That's the thing. He think that, but we wouldn't have known that. But because you said 4 bars, you choked, you had a long 2-minute choke, and you was like, fuck it. At least rap the shit. At least rap it. That's my whole thing. At least rap your round. An excuse could have been made.
Hey, salute to Bill too. Salute to Bill too, because after the battle, he tried to doubt Mike P up. Hey man, nobody can use this angle again. Bill, this battle rap. Mike P finna hear this shit for the rest of his life.
It's not gonna hit it strong.
It's all these years later, Geechee end up using the Dyke angle against Verb after
that's
that.
Facts.
Already, like, come on now, any angle is up for grabs.
Any angle's up for grabs.
Man, any angle's up. Danny Myers been hearing this 12K shit since
Forever.
This shit sticking to him. Mike P said he wants to be on the main stage. He want to be main stage, Mike. So you on the main stage now, and you in the limelight. So this is shit you finna deal with. The best thing you better do, you better get like T-Top and have a good defense for it, because your next battle is who he battling next? He battling who? Wavy?
I don't know if he's gonna do that.
EK?
He might get EK. They might give him EK.
They might give him EK. But I don't know if he's gonna do that though, because the way he looking, I don't know. I wouldn't even give him no battle right now. I'll let him just chill for a sec.
Well, they gave Saga a battle.
He 0-6. He 0-6.
Yeah, he 0-6. Yeah.
Okay, man.
They did get Saga battle. I'm gonna watch it for shits and giggles, but am I excited for it? No. Him and Franchise.
I ain't excited for none about next week, except for Ricky versus Vets.
Nah, then okay, so what's the joint for next week? Let's segue into next week.
What is it?
Okay, so I think you got Saga and Franchise. That's what they announced for next week. How y'all feeling about Saga and Franchise? Let's go ahead and start right there.
Not good.
Not good. I'm straight off it.
I just don't like that matchup. That's just me. I
don't even know if I'm gonna be available to watch that shit. I'm not even excited to make time.
Man, look. Even if Saga win, like, who cares? Like,
I'm gonna keep it real.
That's just like that's just like a eighth grader beating up a third grader. You don't get no props for that shit.
Yeah, you don't. We're like, I mean, I hate to sound like that, but I mean, I'm not excited for it. I'm just gonna keep it
no selective Franchise. I mean, this a pity battle for Saga, man. Like,
it really is.
This would be the battle he spazzing. This would be the battle.
Right. Watch him spaz like shit this battle.
They said he had what's name at first though. They said he had glue at first, but then they switched it to Franchise.
I still wouldn't have been excited either or. I still would have been like, nah, I'm good.
Shit, you liable to only get one round out of the both of them.
That's facts.
Hey.
At least Franchise, you're gonna get 3 rounds. They're gonna be about the same shit, but you're gonna get 3 rounds.
Okay, so
look, like Jay Black said, bring Sensei Saga back, because this saga is
He gotta bring the headband back.
Yeah, the headband need to come back, Saga. I don't know
he online beating himself up.
But don't bring him back against Franchise, because they don't count. Bring him back against a worthy
somebody else. Yeah, don't bring him versus Franchise. You can be who you be Franchise. No diss.
You can be the Saga for Franchise.
Yeah, but
Facts.
I ain't excited about that one.
I don't even think he needs this battle.
But what I am excited for, put it up, Mike.
Put it up on screen, Mike. Put it up on screen. I am excited about this though.
With JC. I'm so excited for this. Like,
Rookie versus Vex 2, JC versus Kid Chaos. I knew this battle was supposed to been happening for a while. I ain't even gonna hold you. I wanted to see Verd versus Kid Chaos, but I mean, I rest my case. But this is gonna be a crazy ass battle. I'm gonna go ahead underdog pick Kid Chaos 2-1.
I think the way that their styles are like similar but yet different, the way that Kid Chaos angles, he punch, like he does everything. Like he performs, he delivers. Like I just love everything.
Hey, be prepared for a default.
I'm definitely going Kid Chaos 2-1 on this one for sure.
My bad. Be prepared for a default battle rapper like he did last time. Real sick. Be prepared because it's coming. It's gonna be one of them. It's gonna be one of them rapidy rap defaults. I'm trying to tell y'all. This is gonna be crazy though.
It's gonna be a very lyrical battle.
It definitely will.
JC and Kid Chaos is gonna be a very lyrical battle. I tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Chanel, I'm gonna tell you thank you, because you didn't say he's just a schemer. Everybody just say Kid Chaos is just a schemer. You pointed out that he punches, that he performs, that he has a great delivery. Thank you for noticing that, because people
I love him.
Like
he does everything, to be honest.
Right.
But some things are more higher than others.
He's a package, and and the fact that he is the underdog, like he's not as noticed, he's not the fan favorite, and he still performs at 100% every time. And he brings so much. He's not just a one-trick pony. I fucks with that boy, man.
Yeah. So you got Chaos 2-1.
Yes.
I got Chaos.
And I like JC. I like JC, but
JC ain't no slouch. JC pretty much has one mode. JC don't been stuck in the same mode for like the last 3 years, 4 years since he switched up his style because he used to rap fast.
Mm-hmm. He rapping super slow.
Yeah, he raps slow, is straight, and whatever.
I know. Quit saying this shit. Damn.
Kid Chaos 2-1. How you feel about it, Jay? You already don't put it out there, but
man, I put it out there earlier, man. I said I'm not the craziest Kid Chaos fan. I think he's too arrogant, too cocky. I see the comments on Twitter. What can JC do with me? I punch, I scheme, which is true, but at the same time, and everybody backing him up with it also. But at the same time, you do all this what you said you do. But Luke Castro beat that. He did beat it.
But that also was one of those possible robbery situations as well.
No way. Ain't no way.
There you go.
Ain't no way.
No
way. No. I don't think so.
I think Kid Chaos in that battle, not to deflect, but I think Kid Chaos he was too busy on doing his writing, and Luke Castro had everything else. He had haymakers, he had bars. But with all that being said, if I want JC to win, but if I was to bet my money, I have to put my money on Kid Chaos because, like Mike said, JC he's just stuck on one mode, and he's too. Oh, real quick, JC, please let me tell you this, JC. When Kid Chaos is saying some fire shit, don't be trying to dap him up and chop his hand. Don't be.
He gonna do it.
I hate. Quit doing it. I hate when you do that.
That one thing I do hate about that nigga.
That's one thing I hate about JC. He's too humble in the ring, but JC is just stuck on one mode. You know, he's not aggressive. He's not. You know, his delivery is too soft. But if I was to bet some money, I'd go with Kid Chaos 2-1. So the rookies will be 2-0.
I will say this though. If JC shows up, some of these battles that he won, they could spark again. Depending on how he shows up on Saturday.
I think it's a
they
setup,
could.
Man.
I'm not saying they 100% will, but they could.
This a planned hit from Kid Chaos, just like the Loso battle was a planned hit. Just like Surf Wong Geechee was a planned hit. This a planned hit from Kid Chaos.
So you feel like they putting this battle together to push Kid Chaos to get him over?
Yep.
Absolutely. Because like y'all said earlier, Kid Chaos is a better package JC.
Yep.
Well, Jay, let me ask you this. Okay, with the Twitter thing and the arrogance thing, when there's an event coming up, ain't that what they supposed to do is to build the storyline, to build the momentum of the battle? So him saying what JC gonna do with me, you don't feel like that's just part of building that for the battle? You really just think he's just arrogant and cocky?
Well,
he was like that before he got the battle.
Yeah, it was even like that with Ultimate Madness 1. Oh, nobody in this tournament can write better than me. I'm gonna win it all. And I'm like, dude, I understand being cocky and confident, but like Luke Castro came in and shut all this shit down.
Well, let me also ask you this.
Okay.
When nobody is for you, shouldn't you be for yourself?
People was for Kid Chaos. Nobody wasn't against him. I mean, people been for Kid Chaos since the Kruger battle.
When I say for you, when I say somebody is for you, I mean people is like, they know Kid Chaos, but they don't really know Kid Chaos, if that makes sense. So it's like, shit, I'm gonna be my own biggest fucking fan.
But I don't think
that's like something to be looked down on.
Right? No, it's not. But
unless you're your own biggest fan and you don't even have the talent to prove it.
Thanks. But this the issue with Kid Chaos versus Luke Castro. You feel like that when you're the underdog. So for him to do that versus JC, it's understandable. But Luke Castro was the underdog versus Kid Chaos, right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Luke Castro was so that's what I'm saying. Like he's like that before the JC battle, and for you to do all this talking, like, I mean, Luke Castro, he did it this shit. Like a pin, you need more than a pin to win a battle, and that's why I'm picking him to win, because he got more than a pin when it comes to JC. He's better packaged. Yes, Mike. This is a setup so that they can do without JC. JC burnt his bridges up with RBE. So when Kid Chaos smoke him, he's dead. He's not getting Lux. He's not getting Surf. JC losing to Kid Chaos would be worse than Surf losing to Lux. Watch.
You really be trying to redeem Surf, bro. You really
No.
be trying to redeem
No.
Oh my God.
I'm saying that because Surf and Verb, Surf choked against Lux.
Okay.
Verb didn't really kill him. If JC, I keep want to call him Jay-Z. If JC lose to Kid Chaos, Verb and Surf finna flame him.
Oh yeah, they gonna kill him.
That's
what I'm saying.
It's gonna be the biggest thing.
These combos can start back up if he does what he's supposed to do.
It's gonna
okay,
be
I'm say this and then I'm gonna be done with it. I understand with the Lou Castro situation, but after that, this man had a battle, a debatable battle of the year with Real Sick. That man went into that battle.
Yeah, that was crazy. That battle was crazy.
Fuck off, okay? So that loss to Lou Castro and the talking that he did with all that, and he with the judges and the fan vote, he came back and had a fucking classic battle of the year debatable with Real Sick.
I won't say all
he
this.
has the right to talk his shit. That's all.
A good battle.
We call a classic. I won't say a classic.
Yeah, I definitely am. That battle was crazy.
I said great battle.
I definitely am. That battle was crazy.
That was a classic to me only because
both them niggas was going off.
All 3 rounds from Real Sick was fire. All 3 rounds from Kid Chaos was fire.
That's a fact. I agree with
How is that not a classic?
Well, when I think,
it could be a great battle. You don't got to necessarily be a classic.
It is for me. I wrote in Chanel's book. I can't attest for anybody else.
I think of moments. I think of bars. I think of moments. I think of like what was the moments in that battle?
The default from Kid Chaos.
Real
Six third when he was talking to the fans
about the Black Lives Matter. I mean, everybody. Yeah, that's a touchy subject. What's going on in the community?
Yeah,
so
everybody had one that weekend. Everybody had one that weekend.
Geechee had one. Chilla had one. Everybody had one that weekend.
Geechee Black Lives Matter thing didn't hit like Real Six did.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was dope, but I mean, in my opinion, I wouldn't say it was like. I'm gonna be honest. Is that a battle y'all going to the app to watch every so often? Is that a battle? I think it was classic like that.
That's why I said me. Chanel's book. My opinion, it was a classic. I ain't saying it's a classic.
I say it's a classic too. I'm not even being funny. I say it's a classic too.
Okay.
I think it's a great battle. I just think it was a great battle.
And that's you.
I got KC. Damn, KC versus JC. Damn, that rhymes. JC and KC. Damn, that rhymes.
Don't have twins.
Kid Chaos versus Julian Carter. Kid Chaos 2-1. JC, you got 30 by Loso. Now you better come back with a vengeance. Like, you ain't on social media, so you need to be writing the best shit ever. I mean, you went on Hip Hop Is Real. They set you up, got you out here looking like a fiend.
Man,
look.
I would have told them fools do not have me. I would have told them fools do not drop them interviews. They had you.
They were gonna drop it anyway. They were gonna drop it anyway.
Hey, let me
Hip Hop Is Real low key set niggas up, bro. I'm not even being funny. They have been setting niggas up low key.
Can this be a classic? Are we expecting a classic from this battle? Can this be a classic?
It can be.
It can be.
Yeah, I'm not expecting it, but it can be.
I'm gonna wait and see.
Yeah. I don't think JC put out classics. The only classic he got is probably with Chilla. I don't think he put out.
He got classic. Let me look.
Think about it
before I say that.
Craig Lamar.
That was actually a great battle. I wouldn't say that was classic though. It was more like that battle was more like a levels type of thing.
Yeah. JC got classic battles.
I gotta look. Like I said, I gotta look. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I gotta look.
I just say Chilla. There's only one.
I gotta look. I'm not even gonna say no.
Yeah.
Let me do
man, JC, I hope you taking everything we saying about you, brother, and you apply this like Holmesy applying it. Like, take this, apply this shit to your pen, apply this shit to your pad, and man, spaz out, man, because the rookies can't go.
If the rookies go 2-0, oh my God.
Hey,
if the rookies go up 2-0,
Smack let the cat out the bag.
Don't you
said he rhyme with the rookies.
Don't you
rhyme with the rookies.
Don't you let these rookies go 2-0.
Them babies.
Man, I'm telling y'all now, let these rookies go 2-0. The shit talking is going to be unreal.
They might go 3-0. You know, Cortez is easy.
But okay, let me ask y'all this. Can the rookies brag about going 2-0 or 3-0 when the vets, you're not getting the top vets? The top vets is your Surfs, your Lux, your Tay-Rock.
Yes, they can. Didn't you just say we need to normalize praise and wins? It don't matter what caliber it is. A win is a win. They can talk their shit.
You got that.
Yeah, fact.
You got that.
Talk this shit. Definitely talk
you got that. That's a fact. You got that.
You know who's gonna talk the most shit if they do win? Oh, that nigga Easy. Easy gonna talk the most shit if he wins.
Oh my God, let Easy 30 Cortez.
I'm right.
Let Easy 30 Cortez. Oh my God. We already talking cash shit.
Let that nigga win, bro.
Let that nigga win. Oh my God.
Let that nigga win.
I'm riding with the rookies.
Let that nigga win.
With the rookies on that one,
nigga. Easy.
Let that nigga win.
Easy 2-1. Easy 2-1, man. Like Cortez can't even make this battle debatable. If this battle be debatable, Cortez loses. Like.
We'll talk about it.
We're gonna talk
about once it's officially announced.
Right. Which is already
I personally love that battle. That shit would be crazy. That you want for that battle. I'm gonna just say this, and I'm done with it for now. That battle, you want to need a certain set of ears because the average battle rap fan ain't gonna understand the content that's gonna happen in that battle.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I'm gonna say on that for now.
Anything else we're gonna touch on tonight, y'all?
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Mike.
Anything else we're gonna touch on tonight?
Nah, I think that's it.
Real quick, I know we talked about it off camera. What's y'all thoughts on the Mouth versus Method Man? Y'all excited for it?
Excited? Nah,
not really.
I'm anxious to see it.
Okay.
Only because
man, that's the fucking thing for it though. That look fucking crazy.
They both
got the
eye thing going on.
Right.
I'm anxious to see it only because I know Math is known for his aggression and delivery, and Math is a rapper, but I'm not sure if I've ever seen him in like a battle rap setting. And I know he has a lot to say about battle rappers. So I would love to see him against somebody like Math.
I want to see how it looks. Yeah, I want to see how.
I'm just anxious. Yeah, I just want to see how it goes.
See. Yeah, I don't know. I want to see how. And he said it's a little different, so I'm ready to see what they did with this one. He said Avo then did all that. He already put his magic on it, and it's about to look crazy if Avo's behind it. But
Mav did an interview and said he took a different approach to this battle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm ready to see what kind of approach he took. We gonna see. We gonna talk about it though. Once it comes out, we gonna talk about it.
How you feel, Mike?
Yeah,
I want to see it. You know, I like industry rappers, especially rappers like Method Man. And you see he judging. And I don't know if y'all saw this, but Saturday, it was like Method Man was in the basement painting or whatever he was doing.
Yeah. He wasn't watching them battles, but he wasn't
watching them low key, but it is what it is. He wasn't even watching them low key, but I mean, you know.
I forgot which
was there. He was there.
I didn't even watch the first 2 rounds. I just watched the third
Mikey round. And Bill Collector.
Right, he wasn't even there. He was there, but he wasn't there. But I mean, hey,
at least he pulled up.
He pulled up.
He was there.
That's why he got goods, 40 bars and Tony Bro. That's why he got them 3. So hey,
I will say this: Method Man is a legend in the rap industry. Method Man has been around battle rap for a minute. He pays attention to to battle rap, what goes on in battle rap. He pays attention to bars. So as long as he's with people and he learns how to deliver them, he'll be good.
Right.
He'll be good.
Yeah. That's true.
I say this right
when
here.
They drop, we'll watch it together.
Method Man got upset. Method Man got upset when Danny threw a bar at him about how to.
Yeah.
I want to see how your energy gonna be when Math is in your face. If he take that approach violating you, I want to see that.
And Method Man said at the first battle, "Don't say my name," and everybody took a shot at that.
I kind of feel, I was like, because who said
Method Man was like, "Yo, don't say my
man.
name. You're not gonna get no extra points for that." And everybody took a shot at Method Man after that. Like, bro, you know better than that. Come on, bro.
Right,
You're literate. You're better at literate to know that once somebody says don't do something, they're gonna do it anyway. Like, come on, bro. Exactly. You know better than that.
That's a fact.
Mike,
Math 1-0.
No, I'm good.
I think it's a three. I think it's a 3-round or a 1-round.
I don't know. That's another good question. I doubt it's 3 rounds,
man.
Though.
Like
I doubt it's 3 rounds. I seriously doubt
said. Math got a lot to say on his show about this whole tournament. So, like, everything that you saying about these battlers, I hope you finna show us some.
I told you, that's what I'm saying. He didn't give a fuck about the tournament.
Man,
Brooklyn Hands got eliminated. He ain't give a fuck about this tournament at all.
Man, you better show us some
all of a sudden, Brooklyn Hands loses all this tournament. All this, I don't know about the tournament. It's some da-da-da-da-da. Hey, bro, you didn't even give a fuck at first. And then Brooklyn Hands loses. And now all of a sudden, you doing shit about the tournament. Like, come on, son. That wasn't cool. I didn't like that. But, you know.
It's a done daughter.
All right, that sounds like a good show to me, fellas and Queen, and this for you, Chanel. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get that out the way. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Final thoughts, shout outs.
Shout out to 99, man. Like I said, he's an underdog now. He's been an underdog, but he's an unofficial member of our team.
Yeah.
Shout out to Max too, man. Sorry he couldn't make it. He been grinding lately, like y'all already mentioned before. Go cop that new Ruin Your Day, that mixtape they got out.
It's fire. It's
Shout
fire,
out to
bro.
ARP.
Yeah, it's fire.
ARP. Shout out to ARP, man. Coming on yesterday. Humble. That man is humble.
Yeah, he is.
And he's business savvy like a motherfucker.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
If that's it, though, fellas, ladies, I'm going to go ahead and play this D out of Hennyman. I'm going to let him take us home. If y'all
Shout out to Hennyman.
Shout out to the trap. Shout out to the
Hennyman for shouting us out.
And on that note,
I was the only one that caught it.
We gotta put that in there.
Put that in there.
Hey, hold on, real quick. Hey, spin the block. What you talking about, Sleazy? What you talking about?
What?
You said Henny shouted us out on Ultimate Madness 2. What battle it was? What do you say?
Shout out to the UnderDogs.
Shout out to the UnderDogs.
Thanks. Shout out to the Trappers, man.
Shout out to the Trappers, man.
Dang, Jay Cox, you got that on Twitter, right? I don't know why I got
send me that joint. We need to put that somewhere.
What? Want me to get it for you right now?
That's what I'm saying. I need that. I'm gonna try to get on
Let me send it to you real quick. Mike.
I might have it. I'm on your page right now.
Everybody,
hey, see if you can play it real quick on the show.
Yeah, go and put it on the show.
Go play it. Put it on the screen real quick.
Now, it might not be the video. It probably just be the audio, but at the same time.
Oh, well, fuck it.
Come on, Jay.
Hey, I got you. I just sent it to the group, brother. I just sent it to the group.
Okay, let me see.
Check the group. Right, you should be getting it right now. I just sent it to the group.
Shout out to Jay for the screen recording.
Thanks. I had to cut the real time off so I can go back and get it.
Dogs too, man. You know what I mean? I love that underdog shit.
Look at that. You know, you want look at that. Be crazy.
That underdog. A shout out to underdogs too, man. You know what I mean? I love that underdog shit.
Look at that. You know, you won by
20.
Be crazy.
That underdog. A shout out to underdogs too, man. You know what I mean? I love that underdog shit.
Hey, we gotta chop that up, and that gotta be.
That gotta be the intro for something.
And my boy was looking so dapper. He was so
I know.
sharp.
I was like, man, nigga done shot us out on caffeine.
Thanks.
We on
Thanks,
the way,
man.
Bro. Caffeine, what's up, man? Cut the check.
Y'all for saying you get a show on that bitch.
Stop playing.
Hey, cause look, we talk hella shit when we not recording, so we can get a show on caffeine. Like We was talking about something before we started recording. Mike had to put us back on track. We was talking about.
I know we was talking about some real shit.
That ain't not matter.
Y'all don't get, boy.
Man, Nelly was telling us a story about something, but we gonna.
The combos y'all don't get. Hey, y'all cash at me. All right, cash at me, and I'll give y'all the convos that y'all don't get on camera.
Hey,
cash at me.
Underdogs
you cash at me.
Hey,
go ahead,
Mike. D.I., take us home, bro.
They letting me buy. Ain't a plug in America, ain't letting me buy. While I'm at a free grippy doing federal time. We lucky.
That right there. I'm gonna start it from the beginning. D.I., Trappers, Underdog.
Y'all niggas think it's supposed to be easy. It ain't supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be life, nigga. If you can't win, you still gotta survive, nigga. If this thing ain't got no winners, why they call it in a game? And all that got me is some liquor trying to take away the pain. The only way to go is up. Only way to go is up. That's it. We got this shit, nigga. I kept it real, or I kept it inside. Never you mind. Before the mic, I Jackson, and I remember them times. I swear karma's still coming for the best of them slides. But I'm in them same streets, can't let it mess with my mind. I'm testing my